Sophomore number 10, Priscilla Hill. Sophomore number 11, Bailey Marino. Freshman number 14, Naomi Hayes. Sophomore number 15, Hope Edwards. And senior number 20, Dara Martin. The head coach of the Penn State Behrend Lions, Emily McNaughton. And now, introducing in the dark caps, the Augustana Vikings. Junior number 1, Susan Palmetera Reed. Sophomore number 1A, Jillian Herring. Freshman number 1B, Eleni Nicoludis. Junior number 2, Aya Ako. Sophomore number 3, Georgia Newman. Sophomore number 4, Xiomara Trejo. Freshman number 5, Becca Foster. Freshman number 6, Sophia Bucalate. Freshman number 7, Maya Biela. Junior number 8, Elena Ickerts. Sophomore number 9, Anais Jones. Junior number 10, Haley Sherman. Senior number 11, Olivia Parry. Junior number 12, Anita Rogers. Senior number 13, Jersey Merrick. Freshman number 14, Anika Sumanataleki. Freshman number 15, Ellie Jo Fay. Sophomore number 16, Braylon Lee. Sophomore number 17, Emma Blasian. Freshman number 18, Simone Cairns. Junior number 20, Abigail Gatlin. Senior number 23, Mary King. Senior number 24, Carli Udovich. And sophomore number 32, Cindy King. The coaching staff for Augustana. Assistant coaches Morgan Reardon and Peter Olis. And the head coach of the Augustana Vikings, Ryan Pryor. We have already played the national anthem at the start of the day, so let's get this started. Good luck to both teams.
And welcome inside the Balfour Auditorium on the campus of Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. Today we have the final match for Day 1 action of the 2026 Collegiate Water Polo Association Championship Tournament. It's a women's water polo matchup in the 2026 CWPA Tournament featuring the number 1 seed, the Augustana College Vikings, taking on the number 8 seed, the Penn State Behrend Lions. This is Sal Lopez on the call this afternoon for the NewMax Sports Network, and welcome to the broadcast. Wrapping up the final matchup of the CWPA tournament for Day 1 action. Tremendous women's water polo action that we've had throughout the course of today's tournament. Augustana, the 3-time defending champions of the Collegiate Water Polo Association for Division III. They're in the dark caps. Dark blue caps, yellow numbers. Going right to left of the pole, Penn State Behrend. White caps winning the opening sprints. Penn State Behrend already a victory this morning, 13-4 over the 9 seed Wheaton, 5-15 overall for Penn State Behrend. 2-6 in the Collegiate Water Polo Association. They're 2-12 in neutral pole matches. Augustana ranked at number 5 in the country this week in the CWPA Division III poll, 17-3 overall record. 8-0 perfect CWPA conference record, or 13-1 in neutral pole, winning 9 straight matches in a row. Exclusion on number 23, Mary King of Augustana. It's a turnover. Charge to Penn State Behrend. Number 1A in the cage for Augustana. That's Jillian Hemming getting the start, the sophomore from West Lawn, Pennsylvania. Netting the goal, the first one of the match by Anais Jones, the sophomore from Sunshine Coast, Queensland, Australia. Jones was named Collegiate Water Polo Association Player of the Week in early February. She combined to tally 7 points, 5 goals, 2 assists, and a 2-1 weekend at Division II McKendree University in Lebanon, Illinois on February 7th and February 8th. Swimming up with Caitlin Drew. Her shot skidded off the post. Goes over to Jones. And off the outlet sent by Hemming. Off the pole behind the defense for Augustana. Swimming away. 1-1 against the keeper. And they score again. Braylon Hill, the sophomore from Chula Vista, California, tallies the goal for the Vikings. Braylon Hill, a transfer from San Diego Mesa College, a California Community College Athletic Association program, named CWPA Rookie of the Week twice this season. Some pressure defense near side. Lauren Drew looking for an open teammate. Swims towards her left. Ordinary foul charge to Walahuli Akau. A shot again missed off the post. That's the second time that Penn State Behrend has missed off the post to begin this match. Back-to-back goals scored by the Vikings off their first 2 trips in the poll. 2 minutes into action. Akau at the wing. Moves it inside. Turnaround shot. Goes through. Elena Eichert, the junior center from Flower Mound, Texas, on the board. Tremendous start for the Vikings to begin this match. Out of full control with a quick 3-0 lead. Winner of this game will play tomorrow at 2:30 against Carthage College, which came back and won against Austin 12-10. The loser of this game will play tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. The champion and runner-up to the 2026 CWPA tournament will get bids into the USA Water Polo Division III Championship, along with the top 2 teams out of the SCIAC. Penn State Behrend on the board for their first goal of the match. Dara Martin had a hat trick this morning in a win over Wheaton. She has her first goal today to get on the board for Penn State Behrend. Augustana at the wing. A couple pump fakes by number 20, Abigail Gatilin. A nice no-look pass, but they had to dump it off to the corner. Shot clock was winding down right to 0. That was a late decision there that they made deep into the shot clock. Might have been able to get it off with Braylon Hill, but she just tossed it off to the corner. 5th season as a program for Augustana, getting their start in 2022. Pressure defense displayed by the Vikings. Caitlin Drew forced backwards, off into the corner. And that shot clock was winding down. They couldn't get off anything, resulting in a turnover charge to Penn State Behrend. Augustana enters the CWPA tournament in a red-hot 9-game winning streak. The last loss was against number 3 ranked Cal Lutheran 11-6 on March 7th. Jones, she has 1 goal scored so far. Got knocked down off that shot attempt. In the cage, number 1, Monica Villasenor, a junior from San Gabriel, California, getting the start. She had 10 saves this morning against Wheaton, which tied the season high. Not enough on that shot down the middle. It goes right back over to Hemming, the goalkeeper for Augustana. Jillian Hemming, a Division I transfer from Wagner College out in Staten Island, New York. Wagner competes in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. 3.5 left to go in the opening quarter. Couple pump fakes in the wing. Extra pass made on top. And the shot got stopped. Eichert denied by Villasenor, the goalkeeper. Barth sends it along up the pole to True. That's Lauren True. Barth skips it through. First goal of the match by Karis Barth, the first year from Flower Mound, Texas. Penn State Behrend snapped a 10-match losing streak with a win this morning over Wheaton. Sixth all-time meeting between Augustana and Penn State Behrend, dating back to 2022. Augustana leads the all-time series with 5 victories and 0 losses all-time. Augustana's outscored Penn State Behrend 80-22 in total goals, the closest margin being 7 in all-time series. Netting a goal. First one of the tournament. Inside the low post for Jersey Merrick, the senior from Chicago, Illinois. Strong start for the CWPA tournament defending champions from last season. Jersey Merrick, a season high 4 goals in the win over McAllister on February 15th. Sherping into the corner. Deep shot, missed too high. So Hope Edwards missing the shot there. They like to go quick up the pole again. Full pull outlet, a swim for possession. It will stay Augustana. Ellie Jo Fay sends it inside. Number 32, Cindy King, back to Fay. Fay, the tallest player of the tournament at 6'5". Inside, low post, shot off the post. So couldn't put it in for a second one in the match by Merrick. Under 2 minutes left to go off this opening quarter. Closest margin was a 10-3 win by Augustana over Penn State Behrend on March 15, 2025. Great save going up to grab it. Jillian Herring denies the shot attempt by Martin. Up the pole for Augustana. Cindy King, a sophomore from Bakersfield, California. A southpaw swims up, drills it through. First goal of the match by Cindy King as the Vikings tally 5 in this opening quarter. Offense right now clicking for Augustana, led by head coach Ryan Pryor in his 5th season, named the first head coach in program history to start off the program in 2022. Prior to being named head coach at Augustana, Ryan Pryor spent 6 seasons as the head coach for women's water polo at Virginia Military Institute in Lexington, Virginia. He led the Vikings to 3 consecutive CWPA Championships in the tournament in 2023, 2024, and 2025. It's another goal. Back-to-back by Cindy King for Augustana. Tremendous connection working with Sophia Bocalate with an assist. Sophia Bocalate was named CWPA Rookie of the Week in mid-February. Augustana has qualified for 4 consecutive USA Water Polo Division III National Championships as a program since they got their start in women's water polo in 2022. They have never finished worse than a runner-up finish in the CWPA tournament, which was in their first season as a program in 2022. 30 seconds left to go, 4-second differential, shot clock and game clock to close out at the end of the opening quarter. Cross-pole pass right in front of the keeper. A foul and a penalty shot coming up here for the Lions. So Penn State Behrend will have the chance to make this margin closer. And they do exactly that. Susie Carrillo, the junior from Fresno, California, tallies the goal, her 4th of the tournament, her 1st in the match. Nine combined goals off this opening quarter. Jones with possession. Final seconds left to go. Big denial. Off the rebound. Launching. Misfiring. Too high at the buzzer. We close out the end of the opening quarter of action. Big save just a moment ago by Monica Villasenor for Penn State Behrend. As Villasenor has 3 saves off this opening quarter. Augustana out to a strong start. Cindy King leads the way. She has 2 goals scored today. Jersey Merrick able to tack on a goal as well. Augustana out to a strong start to begin this match, up by 3 at the end of the opening quarter. It's 6-3 for the Vikings. Coming up, we'll have quarter number 2, as we'll be back in a couple of moments for the second quarter on the NewMax Sports Network. Final match today in Game 5 action to open up Day 1 of the CWPA 2026 Division III Tournament. Sal Lopez on the call on the NewMax Sports Network. Augustana, efficient start so far. 5 goals of the 10 total shot attempts, 50% from the pool so far. Or 6 goals and 11 total shot attempts, 54.5% for Augustana currently. 2 goals by Cindy King leading the way. 1 goal each by Braylon Hill, Jersey Merrick, Anais Jones, and Elena Eichert. As we start off the second quarter with a sprint going to the Lions. Caitlin True able to tip that over to win the opening sprint for Penn State Behrend. Penn State Behrend led by head coach Emily McNaughton in their second season, leading the Lions to a 6-14 record, 4-4 in the CWPA, 5th place finish last year in the regular season. They went 2-2 in the 2025 CWPA tournament, finishing in 6th place last season in the CWPA tournaments. That gets stopped off the hands of Hemming, the sophomore goalkeeper from West Lawn, Pennsylvania. Udovich. Cross pole pass sets up Braylon Hill. Braylon Hill off the entry pass. It's an exclusion. Charge to Karis Barth of the Lions. Braylon Hill. Cross pole pass finds number 2, Biela a cow. Shot clock down to 10 here for Augustana. On top with Jones. Jones, couple pump fakes. Her shot gets stopped by Villasenor, the goalkeeper. And onto the pack, an exclusion. Charge to the goalkeeper, leading to the goal. Scored by Augustana. Mary King tallies the goal, as both the King sisters are now on the board with at least one tally in this match. Mary King and Cindy King, both sisters. Mary a senior, Cindy a sophomore, both from Bakersfield, California. Mary King with a career-high 3 goals last year against Wheaton. Out to a terrific start for the CWPA defending champions from last season, Augustana. Lob pass connecting with Carrillo. Carrillo lost it. And it gets stolen by the Vikings. That's a cow. Full pull outlets. Trying to collect it. And they will. Leading to a penalty shot covered up. A foul charge to Villasenor. So 6:20 left to go in the second quarters. Once again, we have another issue with the game scoreboard once again on site. So that's the second time it's happened on the penalty shot today. If you're just joining in, this match was delayed because the match prior between Carthage and Austin, there was a penalty shot with 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, and then the buzzer went off on the game board at the Balfour Auditorium. That buzzer wouldn't stop as it went on like a 20-minute delay in the previous game. So this match started late because of clock issues, trying to reset that clock, and it happens once again right on a penalty shot. So right now, as we stand, Augustana, 7-3 lead with 6:20 left to go in the second quarter. 13-7 total shots in favor of the Vikings. An efficient start for Augustana, 53.8% from the pull. Penn State Behrend at 42.9% so far in this match. It's been a deep attack all season long for the Vikings. So far today, Cindy King leads the way. 2 goals, 1 goal each by Mary King, Braylon Hill, Jersey Merrick, Anais Jones, and Elena Eichert. 2 assists by Sophia Bocalate, and Penn State Behrend led by Karis Bart with 1 goal, Caitlin True, 1 goal and 1 assist, and Dara Martin with a goal. Monica Villasenor, 3 saves in the cage so far for the Lions, and Joanne Hemming has 2 saves for Augustana. Well, Augustana comes out of their timeout huddle. They're waiting for a penalty shot to come up here. Scoreboard yet to come back still inside the Balfour Auditorium. So we're just waiting for the scoreboard to come back on. So it looks like they're going to continue this match with a scoreboard not in progress, and the shot ricocheted off the post. Right now, as we stand, it's 7-3 Augustana with under 6:20 remaining. (101) Off the backline defender before they got to the goalkeeper. Eichert sent it out to Jones. Into the hands of Eichert. Eichert turned around, float shot off the top of the post, no good. As it goes back to Penn State Behrend. So right now there's no time on the scoreboard. But this match still playing through or so. So we'll do our best if we're able to keep up with the time currently. But right now it's 7-3 for Augustana. Shot missed high by Susie Carrillo for Penn State Behrend. As we're down to under 5.5 left to go in the second quarter. A cow finds her teammate on top, number 24 with Carli Udovich. Jones able to, there's an exclusion drawn down low. Braylon Hill with possession. Couple pump fakes, they work their way to the middle, shot goes down. Great teamwork working together there. Number 24, Carli Udovich scores the goal, assisted by Mary King. It's now 8-3 Augustana. Augustana starting to flex. As we are down to under 5.5 left to go in the second quarter. There's no time on the game clock board right now as the game clock board had a malfunction. So they're playing through it right now. With the only score of the game being statted. Offensive foul charge to Penn State Behrend with under 4.5 left to play. That previous goal scored with 4:35 left to go by Udovich in the second quarter. Braylon Hill, pump fake on top, down the middle, turnaround shot, miss wide. Penn State Behrend will look to go quickly. Lauren True. Caitlin True, sister Lauren, puts one through. Into the back of the net. It's now 8-4. That goal coming with 3:38 left to play. So 3:38 left to go in the second quarter. So we'll do the best here on the stream to keep updating throughout the time of this matchup, as right now the game clock board has gone out inside the Balfour Auditorium. This pass got bobbled down the middle by Augustana, intercepted by Penn State Behrend with Susie Carrillo, a junior from Fresno, California. Penn State Behrend, 7 hours and 55 minutes west of Wheaton, located off I-90 in northwestern Pennsylvania, located just south of Lake Erie. 5-15 overall record. With a win, they can tie their record from last season. They went 6-14 last year. And here's a steal by Augustana with Maya Biela. Up the pull off the outlet. One-on-one going against the keeper. And the shot zips through. First goal of the match by Olivia Parry, the senior from Wilsonville, Oregon. 9-4 for Augustana. That goal at 2:44 left to play before halftime. So 2:44 left to go with that goal scored. Shot from distance by Bart, saved by Jillian Hemming. Once again, Augustana just looking fast up the pole so far. An impressive season at 17-3 overall. Parry, she has 1 goal today. Down the middle, lob shot denied. Off the fingertips of Villa Senor, the goalkeeper. Augustana from Rock Island, Illinois, 17 hours west of Wheaton, located in northwestern Illinois, the border of Iowa. That's another interception by the Vikings. Just a dominant season for Augustana. 3 straight CWPA Tournament Championships in a row in 2023, 2024, and 2025. Maya Biela with possession, sends it across, down low inside, and a shot connects with the back of the cage. Abigail Gatilin tallies her first goal of the match to lead a very, very deep and balanced attack for the Vikings. Nine different goal scorers in this match. Down to 1:30 left to go. So that goal was scored with 90 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Caitlin True off towards her right, intercepted, jumping the route by Abigail Gatilin with a steal. Gatilin up the pole, had a teammate ahead, lost it, and a turnover charged to Augustana. Lauren True finds her teammates. Hope Edwards, coming off a 3-goal match, or 3 points with 1 goal and 2 assists this morning against Wheaton. Under 1 minute left to go in the opening quarter of action. Penn State Behrend with possession. Right now it is 10-4 Augustana. Couple pump fakes at the wing. That shot got stopped off the hands of Hemming, the goalkeeper. Down the far side for the Lions. Opening. Able to put one through. Mackenzie Rickard scores the goal for Penn State Behrend. That goal occurs with 31 seconds left to go before halftime. That's our 4th goal scored in the tournament, coming off a 4-point match, 3 goals, 1 assist this morning, in the 13-4 victory over Wheaton. Right now, Augustana up 10-5 against Penn State Behrend. Lions with possession off that turnover. Lob inside, denied. Right stop right there, getting up by the goalkeeper, Jillian Hemming. And the shot at the buzzer left short to close out the end of the opening half of action. Augustana with a lead at the end of the opening half of action here inside the Balfour Auditorium on the campus of Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. We will take a short break and then we'll be back for the third quarter coming up in a matter of moments on the New Max Sports Network. And welcome back inside the Balfour Auditorium on the campus of Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. The final game to conclude day one action of the 2026 CWPA tournament. Sal Lopez on the call here on the NEWMAC Sports Network. We'll do our best to update the time throughout the course of this matchup, as we have a game clock issue at the site right now with no score, no time displayed on the game clock. So basically, the time that we got in this match is basically from the goals scored that get statted on the timer. Whitecaps for Penn State Behrend going right to left in the poll. Augustana with the dark caps. Shot goes through by Susie Carrillo in the opening minutes of action to start off the third quarter for Penn State Behrend. 10-6 now. That goal occurring with 7:15 left to go in the third quarter. Shot got knocked down, drifting back off the fingertips of Villasenor, the goalkeeper. A cow. Lob pass inside. Augustana, no good, couldn't connect as it went off the top of the cage and out. Off the attempt by Elena Eichert. So back it goes to Penn State Behrend. The winner of this matchup will face Carthage tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Carthage, a tremendous comeback victory as they won 10-8 over Austin College. Up the pole in transition, numbers advantage for Augustana, and they tally the goal. That's a goal scored by Biela, happening with 6:22 left to go in the third quarter. Assisted by Haley Sherman, a junior from Jenison, Michigan. Stolen down the middle by Sherman. Named CWPA Offensive Player of the Week in early March, recording 4 points, 3 goals, and 1 assist against McKendree University on February 28th. Jones moves it inside, and a foul. This will lead to a penalty shot coming up for the Vikings. With a dominant match here by the top seed in the tournament, up 11-6, Carli, for Augustana. Number 9, Anias Jones, will get the ball off the penalty shot as time is stopped with 5:52 left to go in the third with his penalty shots. And Anias Jones nets the goal into the back of the cage for the sophomore from Sunshine Coast, Queensland, Australia. Second goal of the match by Anias Jones, named CWPA Player of the Week in early February, tallying 7 points, 5 goals, 2 assists, and a 2-1 weekend at McKendree University in Lebanon, Illinois on February 7th and February 8th. Looking to capitalize off the turnover. They do exactly that. Sofia Bocolate on the board with her first goal of the match. Another CWPA Impact Player this season, named Rookie of the Week in mid-February. Sofia Bocolate, a first-year attacker from Calabasas, California. That goal occurring with 5:36 left to play in the third quarter. A dominant lead right now, 13-6 for the top overall seed in the tournament with a 17-3 record for Augustana. 3 straight championships in a row for the Vikings. And getting out to a tremendous start, putting together a perfect record in conference matches this season. One player in the penalty box for Augustana. So power play opportunity here for Penn State Behrend. Off the hands of Hemming with a save. A cow. Hemming. Augustana pushing it up, slipping behind the defense. 1-on-1 again against the keeper. Able to break loose for a second straight goal by Bokalate. Sophia Bokalate putting together a tremendous match so far. 4:44 left to go in the third quarter where she scored that goal. It's now 14-6 for Augustana. Fifth season as a program for the Vikings, getting their start in 2022. 3 straight CWPA Tournament Championships in a row. Augustana won the lone meeting this season, 20-11 over Penn State Behrend in neutral pole out of Washington Jefferson College on March 29, 2026. 11 goals in that match by Penn State Behrend. That was the most goals scored in the all-time series. Deep rotation for Augustana. They had 7 different goal scorers in that matchup. Shot off the post, off the rebound, play by Via Senor, the goalkeeper, able to control it. Dylan Sharping. Outside the Ricker from distance. Missed it high off the post. Possession will be granted Augustana. (27-15). Total shots in favor Augustana in this matchup. Right now, Augustana up by 8 goals, 14-6. The score. As it's just been a deep, balanced attack so far throughout the course of this match for the Vikings. Sophia Bokalate, match high, 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists. 2 goals by Anayash Jones, 2 goals by Cindy King. Multiple players with 1 goal each, including Carli Udovich, Mary King, Abigail Gatilin, Braylon Hill, Jersey Merrick, Olivia Parry, Aliana Ickert, and Wahuli Akau. That's 11 different goal scorers so far for Augustana in this matchup. We have a timeout taken on the floor. 3:43 left to go. In the third quarter, 14-6, Augustana leads as we head to the timeout on the NewMax Sports Network. Augustana out to an impressive start to open up the CWPA tournament. So we get back to action. Vikings dark caps with a possession for Augustana. Missing high was Anika Sumanatelaki. Offensive foul charge to the Lions. Deep rotation. They have the deepest roster of all teams in the tournament with 24 total players, most of any team in the tournament for Augustana. Well balanced. 4 seniors, 6 juniors, 7 sophomores, 7 first-year players. And head coach Emily McNaughton will burn the first full timeout of the match for Penn State Behrend. Right now, 14-6, Augustana leads with 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter of action. We head to the timeout on the NewMax Sports Network. Final match for day one action today for the Collegiate Water Polo Association Tournament Championships. Sal Lopez on the call at the Balfour Natatorium. Penn State Behrend, the Whitecaps, as they have possession, going right to left of the pole as we're down to under 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Darren Martin with possession, the senior from Green Lane, Pennsylvania. Rickard at the wing off the Barth. Her shot off the post and off the rebound, controlled by Augustana. 17-3 record this season for the Vikings, the top team in the tournament. Dominant in the CWPA, slated the perfect 8-0 this season. Lob pass deflected, stolen away by Martin. CWPA All-American honorable mention back-to-back seasons by Darren Martin. And right now it's an 8-goal lead for Augustana, 14-6. Penn State Behrend to open up this morning's tournament, snapping a 10-match losing streak, a win over Wheaton, 13-4 in game one action today. A lob shot missed away. Tried to control that was true, but it did touch the back end, so it's going to be Augustana possession and going quickly up with Hemming. Looking for the outlet, taken away though by Villasenor, the goalkeeper. That will be Penn State Behrend possession. Working your way inside, the ordinary foul charge to Gatilin of Augustana. Carrillo, lob to Lauren True. Lauren True back out to Carrillo at the left wing. Her shot stopped by the goalkeeper Hemming. Excellent match in the cage throughout the course of this matchup for number 1A, Jillian Hemming, up to now 8 saves today. 1-on-1 going against the goalkeeper, tip from the side. Wasn't clean though. It's going to be ruled a foul on the penalty shot coming up here for Augustana. So number 32, Cindy King, will take the ball on the penalty shot with an 8-goal lead for the Vikings. Late stage of the third quarter. And the shot skips through. Cindy King able to put it past Villasenor into the back of the cage. It's a hat trick by King. That goal occurred with 1:05 left to go in the third quarter. As we approach now the final minute left to go in the third. Caitlin True sends it off to a Carrillo, a junior from Fresno, California. Back to the middle of the pool with Caitlin True. Pressured by Ellie Joffe. On the far side, they put one on target, but right to Hemming once again for another save. Jillian Hemming, a Division I transfer from Wagner College out of the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference for Augustana. Oh, nice lob right there, 1-on-1 going against the goalkeeper. Able to drift it through, enough on it to drift in by Anita Rogers, the junior from Salt Lake City, Utah. Maya Biela records the assist. Rogers tallies the goal with 21 seconds remaining in the third quarter. A 10-goal margin, marking the largest lead of the game for the Vikings. 30-18 total shots for Augustana. 16-6 now, leading this match. They're in their 5th season as a program, red hot, entering the CWPA tournament on a 9-match winning streak. And they have advanced every single year to the USA Division III Water Polo Tournament Championship since they got their start as a program in 2022. Martin, her shot skidded off the top corner of the post at the buzzer. And we close out at the end of the 3rd quarter of action. 10-goal lead by Augustana. 16-6. Off extremely balanced and deep attack throughout the entire course of this match. Leading goal scorers, 3 goals for the Vikings. That is Cindy King with 3 goals scored. And then 2 goals scored by Anais Jones. Sophia Bocalate is the top points leader in the match. She has 4 points with 2 goals, 2 assists. Multiple players with 1 goal each for Augustana down the line in this match as they have tallied 12 different goal scores so far today for the Vikings, plus they have 15 different players who's tallied at least a point in this match for Augustana. On the other side, Penn State Behrend through 3 quarters. Leading player with 3 points is Gatilin. She has 2 goals and 1 assist. Goalkeeper so far, Monica Villasenor, 6 saves in the cage for Penn State Behrend. Jillian Hemming, 8 saves, 6 goals allowed so far for Augustana. 16-6. Dominant start to the CWPA tournament for the top seed in the bracket as we head to the 4th quarter coming up on the NewMax Sports Network. And welcome back inside the Balfour Auditorium at the campus of Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. 5th and final match today for the CWPA Division III Tournament Championships. In the quarterfinal round matchup, winner of this game will play tomorrow at 2:30. Will face Carthage College, the 4 seed, which is coming off a victory over Austin College, 12-10 this afternoon in the previous matchup. Loser of this game will play tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. in the final match tomorrow. The champion and the runner-up of the CWPA tournament, they'll receive bids to the 2026 USA Water Polo Division III Championship, representing the champion of the CWPA alongside the runner-up for the CWPA tournament. And then the top 2 teams, champion and runner-up from the SCIAC, they'll compete at the best seed out of the SCIAC. The top team with the SCIAC tournament champion will host that on Saturday, April 25th and Sunday, April 26th. It's an exclusion charge to the Lions. That's on Susie Carrillo, a junior from Fresno, California. So that's our first exclusion charged in this match. Augustana with a possession at the top. Mary King, her shot blocked. Got knocked down off the hands of Mackenzie Rickard, the junior from Rockford, Michigan. All-American honorable mention selection last season. For Rickard, one of 2 All-American returnees in the roster alongside Dara Martin. Hope Edwards sends it cross pole. Karis Barth, she was looking for, but turned it over. Got stolen by Bocalate. Bocalate's put together a tremendous match. She is the match leader for Augustana with 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists. Entry pass inside. Turnaround shot got denied. Clean defense right up the middle by Rickard. Carrillo receives it. Working on Olivia. Parry, turnaround shot. Going to the back, very close to going in there, and was able to get stopped by Hemming. Very close to that back goal line now. Entry pass inside. Off a double team, ordinary foul charge to the Lions. Braylon Hill, her shot got knocked down. Villasenor in the cage, 10 saves this morning against Wheaton. That tied the season high in total saves. Missing the mark on that shot attempt there by the Lions with Hope Edwards, a sophomore from Bloomfield, Michigan. Parry moves it towards the far side. Pressure defense displayed here for the Lions. Braylon Hill moves it off to the corners. The shot clock was winding down, so it's going to go back to Penn State Behrend here. Plus 13 total shots for Augustana, 33-20 in this match. Efficient as they're connecting on 48.5% of their shots in this match. 30% shooting percentage for the Lions. Susie Carrillo sends one down, but stopped again by Hemming in the cage. Hemming, the backup goalkeeper behind Susan Palmentra-Reed, who we should be seeing later this weekend. The CWPA Defensive Player of the Week 4 times this season for the top overall seed in the tournament, Augustana. Braylon Hill dumps it down low inside to Eichert. Exclusion. Charge to the Lions, and power play opportunity coming up here for Augustana. Nobody yet to score in the power play. 0 for 5 for Penn State Behrend. 0 for 3 by Augustana. Looking to change that right here for the Vikings. Straight away, Mary King. Her shot got denied by Villasenor. That was on Mackenzie Rickard, who picked up her second exclusion of the match. This is a red-hot Augustana team entering the bracket. They won 9 straight matches, 9-1 against opponents who are ranked this season. A buzzsaw through the CWPA regular season, going 8-0 against opponents in conference. Best win came against number 6 McAllister College twice, 13-6 and 7-5. Timeout on the Polo taken by head coach Ryan Pryor of Augustana. As we will head over to a timeout, and we'll be back in a couple moments on the NewMax Sports Network. .342 left to play in the final match to conclude day 1 action in the CWPA Division III tournament. That timeout was taken with 3:42 left to go in regulation. Augustana out to a strong start so far in this matchup. They only have 3 losses this season. They're 17-3 overall. 2 of those losses came against Division II McKendree University in close matchups, 12-11 and 14-11. And then the lone Division III loss came against number 3 ranked California Lutheran, 11-6. Other than that, they're 9-1 against ranked opponents in the D3 poll. Wins over number 6 McAllister, 13-6 and 7-5. They won against Whittier by 5 goals, 14-9. Whittier at number 7. Occidental College won against them at 12-8. They're number 8. Won against number 9, Washington and Jefferson. They beat Carthage College, who's number 11, 3 times. Austin College, 11-5, who's 12th. And that loss came against Cal Lutheran, 3rd best team in the country. Shot goes down straight away by Karis Barth, the first year from Flower Mound, Texas. That's a building block right there for Penn State Behrend. It occurs with 3:02 left to go in regulation. Hope Edwards tacking on the assist. Karis Barth with her second tally of today's game. She came into this weekend as the team leader in total goals with 39. She scored a career-high 5 goals against Grove City College on March 21st. Shot missed wide by Cindy King. Cindy King got out to an outstanding start today for the Vikings. Hat trick today by Cindy King, and that is the top goal scorer in the match. Lob shot over the top goes through by Penn State Behrend. That is Kayla Williams wearing the number 16 cap for this matchup. Listed as number 5 on the roster, wearing 16 though for this matchup today, a junior from Longwood, Florida. Gatilin, pressured far side of the pole. That goal by Williams came with 2:30 left to go in regulation. Augustana adds to their tally. Haley Sherman, the junior from Jenison, Michigan, tacks on another goal. Timeout in the poll taken by head coach Emily McNaughton for the Lions. 17-8 lead by Augustana with 2:03 left to go in action. Augustana rolling in this matchup for the 3-time defending CWPA Tournament champion. Coming up, Augustana will take on Carthage College, the 4 seed, tomorrow at 2:30 p.m., whereas Penn State Behrend, they will play their next matchup tomorrow at 5:30 p.m., the final match for tomorrow. 5th and final match for today. We'll get back into action tomorrow. The action starts at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, as Washington and Jefferson, the 3 seed, will take on the 7 seed Connecticut College at 11 a.m. tomorrow, or 10 a.m. tomorrow, followed by the 11:30 a.m. matchup between the 9 seed Wheaton and Austin College, who is the 5 seed. 1 p.m. McAllister, the 2 seed, takes on Grove City, the 6 seed. Grove City pulled off the 16-13 upset over the 3 seed Washington and Jefferson today. Carthage College awaiting Augustana in the 4v1 matchup at 2:30 p.m. tomorrow. And then the Penn State Behrend will play in the final match at 5:30 tomorrow. There's a match before that match at 4 p.m. as well, with the losers of game 6 and 7 from the 2 early matches tomorrow, playing at 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. So 6 matches taking place in the CWPA Division III tournament tomorrow, and then it all rounds out on Sunday. 4 matches, 7th place match at 8 a.m. and 9:30 a.m., 5th place match, 3rd place match 11 a.m., and then the championship match at 12:30 p.m. on Sunday. Shot from distance, knocked down off the hands of Jillian Hemming, the goalkeeper for Augustana. as we are under the final 90 seconds left to go in regulation. A pretty good look at it. Couldn't send it through, though. Missing wide by Maya Biela, a first year from Des Plaines, Illinois. Hope Edwards up the pole, connects with her teammate Calla Williams. Shot from distance, skidded off the post. As we're down to the final minute left to go in regulation. Dominant start for the top team in the conference. Went perfect at 8-0 in the CWPA this season. Last year, they were the 4 seed. Won the CWPA Tournament Championship as a 4 seed last year with Augustana, and they are looking for their 4th consecutive CWPA Tournament Championship in a row. In just their 5th season as a program, getting to the USA Water Polo Championships every single season so far as a program. 101 off the outlets. Putting it through. Maya Biela, the first year from Des Plaines, Illinois, able to tack on a goal, a 10-goal margin again for Augustana. And what has been an incredibly deep attack for Augustana this afternoon. 18 seconds remaining in regulation. And Augustana will pick up win number 18 of the season. 18-3 overall record for the Vikings as they improve their winning streak to 10 straight victories in a row, and 14-1 overall neutral poll for the number 5 ranked team in the country in the CWPA poll. The top seed able to shine in their first round matchup as they win by 10 goals over Penn State Behrend. 18-8 the final score. Augustana will face number 4 seed Carthage College tomorrow at 2:30, whereas Penn State Behrend will play next at 5:30 tomorrow afternoon. Augustana led by Sofia Bocalate, as she had 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists. Also 4 points by Maya Biela with 1 goal and 3 assists. Just multiple scores down the line. Incredible depth by Augustana. Sixteen different players, 15 field players, plus the goalkeeper had an assist with Hemming. She finished with 11 saves. That's 16 players who tallied at least a point in this match for Augustana. As we sign off here, concluding Day 1 action in the CWPA Division III tournament, Augustana wins the final match 18-8 over Penn